Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to day 4 of Road to 1600. I'd like to thank you all for joining on this journey. I know we're not getting many views, little to none, but right now, I think I played a few off camera. We're down a bit rating points, but we are currently sitting at 1345. I know we were at 1369 earlier, but let's kick it off, and I hope you guys enjoy. Minimize me. Perfect. Alright. So he wants to play the modern defense. That is fine. Push my bishop out to here. We can play a more defensive game. Here we can push and put our knight there. I don't mind cocooning. It's not a terrible idea. And I might even bring out my queen beforehand. That way he has no idea of where I'm going. Now that's not really a move because of this. And you just allow me to recapture within the center. That's a useless move. Going back is pretty dumb. Yeah, so now I just have good control over the center. He is lacking in development, so I'd say we're a little bit ahead here. Something like this. Honestly, I'm thinking about playing this move. It restricts his knight from going here, even after a push like this, because I'm kind of expecting that. We could also expand on the king side. That way he doesn't know which way we're castling. That's a bad move. That just loses a pawn. This also loses a pawn. No, it doesn't, because after this, but then there's a target. You know what? Let's... I don't want to pin my queen on this diagonal. Let's reroute the bishop, because that way I have ideas of going like this. And I still have 1, 2 defenders. I'm expecting something like this now. Let's just reroute. In a position like this, I'm pretty much asking the question of black, what are you going to do? Because this doesn't seem super accurate for me. After this. I would kind of like my knight to be able to recapture and be able to sit on this square. But I don't want to block in my pieces. And I do like this bishop, but it's not entirely doing anything just yet. Don't want to trap it in with this and this and then this, because then you're going to lose it. But honestly, I might just try to get him to entice all of these moves and ruin his structure. Because now this doesn't look fantastic. Yeah, see? And then I can finally capture like this. I'm fine with this, because now it's pretty obvious where he kind of has to play in. This bishop is useless. I'm fine with putting my bishop on this diagonal and then castling. I'm expecting a castle now. Let's take over the diagonal. I'd actually be okay with something like this, trying to force him to block in his piece. Let's castle. He seems like he's planning to castle this way. Maybe let's take away his castling. Castling abilities going this way. I expect a move like this. That's fine, because even after takes... now let's castle. Because even after takes, I have this threat, and he can't castle right now. And then I can pick up this pawn next. After takes. Yep, we're in a good position right now. I'd say it's about equal. Yep, I expected that. Now let's put our knight here. We can reroute back and forth. I didn't want to ruin this pawn structure because I'm not really going to be pushing all too much from that position. Now the question becomes, where can I put this knight that it's going to be the biggest problem? Now I don't want to pin my knight there. Okay, I see a tactic here. Check, moves over. So this is if he plays this move here. I have check, moves over, check, and takes. But you know what? I might be down a piece if I do this. That might have been a blunder. Because after this, yeah. Because, let's see. Okay, I have check. He can move forward. Oh, I didn't calculate for this. Check, move up. It'd be nice to be able to go that way. It's not possible. I think my move is this. He can't take, because I take his queen. Now we have an outpost here. If he, well, he just loses a queen that way. That's probably resignable for him. Because now I threaten checkmate here. Sometimes you get lucky. You know, 1300, stuff happens. Threatening this and threatening that, and this is just checkmate. Alright, that was an easy game. I think my knight move was inaccurate, but we will see. I played an 87%. That's an improvement. So it doesn't like that. It really doesn't like my opening so far. Just wanted me to long castle. So black is a little bit ahead in this position. H4, A4. See, I don't understand the computer sometimes. Like, how is this the best move? Does it want me to just anchor in my knight? But after this, what? I don't understand sometimes. It wants me to take with the pawn. Interesting. Okay. That's a mistake. Yeah. Minus a piece. And that was the best move. And that blunders a queen, and that blunders me. Alright. Let's play game 2 quickly here. I only got a few minutes to play this. I'll play kind of speedy. I'll play the Scandinavian. Usually turns out to be okay. I have played this line before. I know that this is the book, the way that it wants preferred. This way we can take out a center pawn and we can start attacking his pieces. See, I don't think this is accurate for him, because after this, I just have a monster development advantage. And after this pawn break, where do you go with this pawn? Because I'm just going to take. And I have 2 pieces in the center. His queen is off on the side of the board. Like, this doesn't make much sense from a perspective of his, I would say. I like this move. It's protected. Kind of kicks the knight out of the center. Can't go here. Kind of has to go back and make it a target. We have this move. And we should have some ideas with this. Blocks, takes, and check, forking the king and the rook. I think we have an advantage here, boys. Obviously, I can't force him to play fast, which kind of sucks, but now I'm threatening this. Yeah, this is just a good move. Check. And I think I'd be pretty okay with trading here. I think we can just continue to push pieces out now. Get him out of the position. We have a lock center. There's not really much he can attack in this point. I'm just going to castle as well and get my queen out of the way. I'm expecting this. Interesting. Now we attack the queen with a tempo. We win time. Okay. I think this is a free pawn. Not yet. Let's push up into here, because now that's a free pawn. And he doesn't see the idea. Okay, what is his idea? Takes. He wants to take this pawn here with check. Okay. I don't really want to give away that pawn that easily, to be completely honest. I'd be okay with a queen trade here. If he doesn't move his queen like this, I think I have an idea of that. See, now that just instantly loses to this. And he's just going to give me more free pawns, and now I attack this and this. This is the wrong move. You need to move that rook. Yep. Interesting. Now I'm just going to pick up this pawn as well. Now don't get too greedy. I know I just took all these 3 pawns, but now we really just want a queen trade here. And I should castle my queen and bring it back over. That's a decent move. Do I have these ideas? We're going to castle here and see where it goes. I'm still threatening this. He has this, takes. Doesn't really have any checks in that position. If he moves this knight in, it's just a free knight. I do like how solidified his king is. It's a pretty good position for him. But now I can go here. In this position, you just have to be strong with your king, I would say, but I will defend like so. Oh, that just hangs a rook. Wow. Wow, I can't believe I just did that. The question is he going to take? That's just a free rook. Wow, I can't believe I did that. I should have just pushed and just let him grab this pawn. Oh my god. Oh, that was embarrassing, guys. And he doesn't take it. Oh my god. Now I have check. Whew. We got away with one, boys. he can always move back and block. Maybe he thought there was some sort of sacrifice that I was planning. I don't really know. But now this is dangerous for him because now I have both of my pieces staring down on this file. And now there's no checks in the position. He can't take. And now his queen is pinned. Yeah, this was a bad move. But shit happens, and we'll keep going as the position goes. Because after this, it's pretty much mate. He has to move his queen some sort of way. Interesting move. I'm okay with trading here, I would say. Okay, let's calculate this. He can't, he takes, I take. I'm okay with this. And he can't take like this because of this. And then his rook is still threatened here. And then I just simply defend the position and we'll go to an endgame. I'm still up 2 pawns. So, and I have 1, 2, 3 pass pawns. But the position is definitely complicated. It's not an easy one, but after rook takes, knight takes, we should be pretty good. I gotta leave soon. Ugh. And happy Monday to all of you. I know it's a new start to the week, so we're getting shit done. We're doing the right things. Interesting. So I can remove the defender if he takes. I think this is the right move. Because if he takes with the rook or the king, his queen is open. Oh, I didn't see that move. Interesting. Okay. Because now he can take, and there's nothing there. Wow, that was a great move by him. But do I have mate? Oh my god, guys, I have mate. Check. He can't take. Because then there's... Oh, do I sacrifice here is the question. Do I have it? I'm going to go here first, pick up the pawn. Because after this... man, I was so close. After this, I'm still winning here. But I need to be able to play this move without giving up this slot. Interesting. Now there's no checks in the position. This is still not a threat. And if he takes with the queen, it's mate. Oh, this is going to be close. Alright, boys, I'm going to go for it. Check. And if he just moves, it's mate. Wow. I mean, I'll have 2 rooks versus a queen. It's definitely possible. Oh no, this is just mate. Let's go! That's 2. Oh, I had a brilliant move. Let's see it. I bet it was the knight move. I bet you $10 it was the knight move. Oh, no it wasn't. Alright, let's see what the brilliant move was. See, that's book, book. Doesn't like that. Yeah, after this position, I kind of knew I was in a lead here. It really just wants me to kick out the bishop already. Oh yeah, see, this was the mistake because then he infiltrates. This was just a free rook, but he missed it. So it is what it is. Check. Rook over. That was the best move. And I should have just offered a queen trade. This was a brilliant move. Interesting. Cool. So I needed to play this first, and it would have been a draw. Interesting. And in this position, I still have knight here, and that's just mate. Yeah, see, in this position, I calculated this here, which is forced, and then I was thinking to just go here, because I'm still winning, because after takes and takes, he takes. Now it's just a 1.26 advantage. I have 2 passed pawns and he has doubled pawns. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we won both games. We're back up to 1361. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you again for tuning in, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. Peace out. I'll see you tomorrow.